Alright everyone, I've got a match against everybody's favorite guy with an afro. That's right, Keiro Gunzo. I mean Jimmy31428. Anyway, he leads with his Prevert, which I'm guessing is a misspelling of pervert or something, and I lead with my Silver Duck because I can't afford gold. And yeah, I predict a switch and I fail, and he decides to set Stealth Rocks because everybody knows there can't be a match without Stealth Rocks. And I surf, and he was expecting to take it down. I was expecting to take it down too, but apparently I got like either minimum damage or Raichu just fails because it's timid. But yeah, so he explodes and I die, and he dies as well. Stupid pervert. So I decided to bring in something that's sitting, and he decides to bring back a classic Pokemon from our battles, Pinch Your Nuts. And since I don't have any nuts, he can't really pinch me because I'm genderless. But in real life, I can assure you I might have some form of nuts he could pinch. But not that kind of, not the perverted kind. So anyway, I pinch his nuts and he dies. And he decides to bring in Spiritomb, which, yeah, I rest because Spiritom's boring. And he goes for this something, I don't know. So I decided to bring up my bird steed, which is, the name is from that review of Joust that Classic Game Room did. And it's not Bird Assassin like X Square Stick at first said. So anyway, he burns me and pretty much cripples the thing. And I bring out Starfishes Love You. Well, Starfishes I love you! In the ocean blue. And I summon a thunderbolt from the sky, which is kind of weird, and he burns my starfish, and the starfish doesn't love him anymore because he burned him. But the starfish is natural cure, so I decided to bring it back and send out a gold digger because that's what Jinx reminds me of. And I get forewarned to sucker punch, and he sucker punches and he misses. And out of the entire battle, he probably missed like a lot. So he sucker punches again, and I wish because I wanted to piss him off a little more by making him miss. And we both eat apples, and it's awesome. And I decided to start crying because I'm a gold digger, and he doesn't have any gold, and I only have silver. So, yeah, I regain health from my wish, and I'm back at full. So I go for an Ice Beam now, and I was really surprised by how much this did, because, I mean, like, I'm used to Spiritomb being this bulky thing that can take a ton of hits. So I get hurt by my burn, and he sucker punches, and he finally gets it to hit this time. And that's obviously going to take me down. Oh well. So he eats more apples, he's having a good time, and I send out my Starfish. Starfish, I love you! In the ocean blue. And I recover my health because I was predicting a sucker punch, and I don't know what he did. I can't remember. So I surf, and since I'm in the ocean, it kind of makes sense. And he dies. Now he goes up to Jirachi, and I'm like, oh great, he's going to use Draco Meteor and whatnot, because this is probably that event one. But he sets up a light screen, and I rapid spin because I'm tired of Stealth Rocks trying to poke my Pokemon. And I send out Silver Duck because I can't afford gold, and he U-turns and gets a crit. Thanks, Jimmy. So he brings us something that's so ronery, and he stole this from some American girl. Any potatoes? No, I think it's carrots. No, I don't know. So he goes for a Charge Beam, and he misses, which is kind of funny. And I hate this thing, seriously. It has like perfect IVs. It is, So I bring out something that's sitting again, and I go for an Earth Power because, like, that's the cool thing to do with Shaman these days. And thanks to the light screen, it does, like, nothing. And he wishes, and the light screen wears off, and I Air Slash because I'm predicting a switch, and it misses! Come on, this is like, whatever. So he goes into Blade Satoshi X, and I'm like, what? Blade Satoshi X? Are you kidding me? But this is the only thing that's actually saved on his team. So he goes for a close combat, and I'm like, I'll live. Surely I'll live. And then I die. I take it like a beast. Just like the explosion earlier. So I go back out to Silver Duck because I can do stuff to it, and I waterfall. And he was like, what? And he gets the flinch and the speed raised, and he was like, what? And then I waterfall again, and he's like, how are you still faster than me? And I'm like, figure it out. I'm scarfed. Jeez. So he goes back to Jirachi, and I'm like, well, maybe I can get some more flinch hacks and whatnot. So I'll just try and stay in because it's just going to probably set up light screen again, and I get another flinch, which is kind of funny. And I go for another waterfall, thinking maybe I'll get lucky again, but he just makes a wish, and I'm like, this is pretty much effortless. So thanks to the leftovers, I'm definitely not going to get a kill on this thing, unfortunately. And yeah, he's in headbutts, and that's going to take me down. Yeah, Iron Head, definitely not. Well, okay, I don't go down, but I'm darn close. So I decided to bring back Silver Duck because it's still kind of important, and I bring out Bird Assassin to not Bird Assassin. God, see what you did, X-Force Ticket, and now he brings back out the Lonely Porygon 2, which is I hate this thing, and I get hurt by my bird. And another thing, he told me he was going to bring this out because he'd definitely get the special attack raise because it's a Dodrio, and then he recovers, and I'm like, ugh. So I get hurt by my burn, and I'm just waiting to die, and I'm just trying to effortlessly give some damage to this thing, and he charge beams, and he kills me, and he gets the freaking special attack raise. I know there's 70% chance of that happening, but still, I've had, like, the last few battles I've had, I've actually not gotten the special attack raise, and I've missed a couple of times with it. So I go for an Ice Punch predicting a switch, and he said I was going to Ice Beam. Not Ice Beam. He said I Ice Beamed, but whatever. It doesn't matter. He tri-attacks and kills me, which is blatantly obvious, because anything at 24 hit points, even, well, the only thing that would live that at 24 hit points, which is impossible, is a Wonder Guard Shedinja, and it only has 1 hit point anyway. So I surf, and if I was modest and scarfed, I would have probably killed it, but it doesn't really matter. He tri-attacks, and that obviously takes me down, and the Starfish is no longer loving Jimmy because it is, yeah. So yeah, Charlie Unicorn reference for the win, and good game, Jimmy. And he kind of wanted me to say this, but only 4 of his Pokemon were not actually from Pokesave or Pokesauve or whatever the crap everybody calls it this day and time. I call it Pokesave because that's pretty much what it is. And he also had 1 Pokemon from Anycarrots, and I told him to stop stealing Pokemon from girls in America. I mean, seriously, why are you stealing Pokemon from girls who are in America? In America! Anyways, Jimmy, keep your British butt out of America! Keep your business out of America! America's a great country! Keep out of it! I, Bandit Keith, will make sure that you never come back to this country ever again and steal Pokemon from innocent girls! And that is all. Bandit Keith, signing off.